everybody. So today is Saturday, which means date night. Today is Saturday, October 12th, and that means date night in our house. So what we're going to do today is a horror movie themed date night. So we're going to make some, right now what we're going to do is make some blood syrup for blood drinks that we're going to have later on tonight, which is basically just going to be the syrup with some sparkling water and ice. And so I'm going to get that mixed right now. My husband is on his way home. He's been getting off early lately, so that is a good thing. He's going to help me with the pretzels. So what we have planned for today is we're going to do some copycat Auntie Anne's pretzels, some bacon wrapped beef, some mini twice baked potatoes, Caesar salad, and some of the bread that I made yesterday. I'm going to toast it up. We're going to have some little bread toast points, so that'll be cool. So let me get on to making this blood sauce. So what you're going to need for the blood sauce is you're going to need some cranberry juice, which I decided on some cranberry black cherry because I don't know if you guys know, but cherry juice helps you sleep. So if you have issues with sleeping, try some cherry juice. It may help you. Because everything doesn't work for everybody, but cherry juice is known to be a sleep aid. So let's move on. So we got the cranberry juice, and like I said, you can just get plain cranberry juice. You can get cranberry juice with black cherries. You can get whatever you want. Okay, and then we're gonna need some cornstarch, some vanilla extract, some corn syrup, and last but not least, some red food coloring. So I'm in this small pot. I'm going to add the cornstarch and my cranberry juice, which you need 80 milliliters of cranberry juice. And your measuring cup should have milliliter measurements. So when we look at my measuring cup on this side, you can see that these are milliliter measurements. And the closest that we're going to get to 80 will be this 75. So we're just going to go just a little bit up past the 75 right here. So we need 80 milliliters. And I got my juice open. And I'm going to pour out my juice. You know, what we learned when I was in home ec was that when you measure, like liquid, you're supposed to have the liquid on a level surface and at your eye level, and then you pour your liquid, and that's how you get an accurate measurement. So you want to pour in the cranberry juice. We need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So we have my cornstarch here. And y'all know how I love this expandable measuring spoon. I love it. I just washed it so it's wet. Let me get this. Cornstarch is not a good thing when you get it wet, especially if I'm wetting up my whole container here. Okay, so we want to get 2 tablespoons. That's 1. And 2. Let's mix that up. Get that nice and mixed so we don't have lumps and stuff. You don't want lumpy blood, even though blood can be clumpy because it does have platelets. It has a clotting factor there. So, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, but you know. So we got that stirred up. Then we want to do our 1 cup of corn syrup. I've been using me some corn syrup lately. Let's go ahead and get our 1 cup. We almost made it with this one. But this is what I'm going to use because this should be good enough. I'm just going to use this. Should be enough. It's almost a cup. It's just like just a little bit under, but this is a cup of corn syrup. Okay, stir that up. And also what we want to do is add our vanilla extract, about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to cut that eye on. And you don't want this to boil. You just want it to simmer and thicken. And then we're going to add our food coloring once we pull it off. And we'll have our blood. And you're just going to stir this until it starts to thicken. And I want you guys to see how it looks now. And then as it starts to thicken, I will update it. Because there's really no point of me keeping going when you know what's next. So the only thing that we need to do here is just keep this going at a nice medium heat. Don't let it boil, just let it thicken. Once it thickens, then I'll show you what's next. My husband just walked in, so I'll show you what's next. And that should be coming up in 3, 2, 1. Moved this from the heat once. It never started to boil, so I removed it from the heat and added about 3 squirts of red food coloring, and this literally looks like blood, as you can see. Being that I've seen lots of blood, not because I'm crazy, but because I'm former nurse here. But let's ask my husband what he thinks about what this looks like to him. He's also a retired medic.
Look like blood.
They look like blood.
When it's cool, it's gonna look even more like it.
And so this is gonna go in some drinks that we're gonna have tonight, and also it's going to go on cupcakes that I'm making tomorrow. They're going to be some devil food cake bloodbath cupcakes. So it's just devil food cake with the marshmallow fluff, and then I'm gonna put some of this wonderful blood syrup over it, so it should look really cool. So this is a simple recipe for blood. Wow. Like, share, and subscribe. Happy Halloween, everybody. So I'm going to put together a really quick bloody drink. So I have some bubbly sparkling water cherry. I have some cherry, cranberry black cherry drink. And then I have my homemade blood sauce. You got to find it. Go on my channel and find this. It's really easy to make, and look how it looks like real blood. So first, I'm going to put a little bit of my cranberry juice. And I don't want a lot of juice. Just a little bit. So I'm just going to do that. See that? And then we got our cherry bubbly. Pour some of that on in there. And then we're going to take that blood sauce. We're going to drip that in and over the glass like so. Look at that. Look like blood.
That's a spooky Halloween drink.
And this is a cranberry black cherry blood drink that we're going to have tonight on Halloween. Well, it ain't Halloween, but our Halloween date night. Tell me you don't want one of them. Like, share, and subscribe.